Shad Khan commenting about Urban Meyer's job with Fox at Awful Announcing, which covers all the things happening around the announcing world. Jags owner Shad Khan on potential Fox rehire of finger guns. How can you work with someone like that, says Shad Khan. Now, we have to cover this because this is a massive part of our storyline.
Has Fox hired him? Do we know this?
I think it was just it might have been just floated out there to see what the response would be, and then let the wave kind of crash. And then when they hire him, maybe it's just like, oh, everybody's already past that. Something else happened. Maybe they're waiting for another massive thing to take place that they can kind of sneak in the middle of it. I don't know. We did not hear that quote from Shad Khan, though, so we don't know if it's being taken out of context or not. We assume it's not. Shad Khan is probably asking that as a legit question. But, Tone, you said you wanted to speak about this.
No. You had asked where it came from. It came from USA. He told USA Today that yesterday. And he said, I think when you know someone is not truthful, how can you be around someone? We had Doug Marrone here for years. We had Gus Bradley here for years. I have nothing but the utmost respect and friendship with them. That's why they got the time, because it wasn't a matter about respect or truth. It was a matter of wins and losses over 4 years. This is much bigger than that, because Urban said it was about wins and losses. And then Shad said, no, it was not about wins and losses.
And remember, they were trying to, Urban basically told Shad, this is what I need to win, and I'll be the consultant for you to hire another head coach. Maybe I am the head coach you need. I need you to build an entire city down here. I need a whole new city, like 4 or 5 different buildings. I'm going to need this. I'm going to need this player. I'm going to need that plane. I'm going to need to do this. And Shad was like, thank God, man. I have all the money in the world. We just fucking lose. Like, we just get the number 1 pick more than anybody else. Somebody needs to come in here and just win for me. I'd be very, very thankful if that would take place. Okay, if this was bumpers, I'd be able to fucking run it. It's not bumpers. It's the NFL. I'm trying to find somebody to run it. Urban Meyer's like, I'm that guy. And then as it just unravels in a completely embarrassing way, I wonder at what point Shad got, like, furious about the relationship. Do you?
That's my question. When I hear Shad say this, my question was, when was the first time you felt like Urban was being untruthful or wasn't telling you the truth? Like, when was he lying to you? And I would imagine it wasn't at the very end with the whole finger gun situation in the dance floor.
Well, I got to go see my babies. That could have been. That could have been it. That could have been when Shad's like, this guy told me he had to go see his grandchildren. Like, he basically played with my emotions. Like, oh, I got to go be with my grandbabies. It's a long thing. And then this dude's clearly...
Hey, where did it go? Can you remind me?
That was not.
I don't want to cut you off. But where did it? So that happened. We know that was he stayed in Cincy or whatever.
Yeah.
That happened. Did it die down? How much longer was he there? And what was the final thing that pushed him out?
So then next he was getting laughed out of meeting rooms. Remember? Yep. Then he lied, and then
the kicker said Lambo
stuff. Was that the last one? Or was that
the final straw? I believe.
What a wild scene. What did Lambo say? He just walked up and just kicked him in the leg or something?
In like a sit-down interview explaining the whole entire situation. So it wasn't like something where maybe this is getting taken out of context. Lambo was like, I don't know. I've never been treated like this before in my entire playing career.
I wonder what Urban Meyer was. Urban Meyer probably has a completely different version of that story, I'd assume.
Yeah.
But it did feel like there was a lot of things, and the Lambo one happened to be the one that ended up being, we don't have to pay him $30 million because of this firing.
Fucking worked out Ohio State.
It says that he coached in 13 games, and since he was week 1, 2, 3, 4.
Man, what an awesome
so 9
weeks that had to have been.
He said,
it did die down, though, a little bit, didn't it?
He said, hey, dipshit.
I don't think on this show. Go ahead.
He said, hey, dipshit, make your fucking kicks.
And then kicked him?
Yeah.
Because they won pretty, like,
was it a playful kick, or was he mad?
Well, see, that's the whole, like, Urban has his entire story, probably. Urban has his entire story. I know Lambo.
It's on tape somewhere. It's got to be on tape somewhere.
I have respect for Lambo. I've met him. He's a very talented kicker. He's in this particular case, though, just somebody walking up and kicking me, if it was something that made me upset, and I'm a kicker, I'm kicking right back. You know what I mean? There's a kick coming right back. Probably dick, if I had to guess. If I'm down stretching, probably going right to midsection thigh if it's like really pissy.
Maybe a punt. You'd probably be on a better level. Say he's taking a knee, doing like a lunge stretch. He kicks one of your legs. That's when you just throw that right bam, right in the donger.
Lambeau said in the single donger, by the way. Well, we don't know actually. Who knows? But the Lambeau said he was so shocked that it all happened, and I can understand that as well. If I just got kicked by the head coach of the football team in a way that I thought was like aggressive, like he wanted to fight me, I guess I'd be a little standout. Like, what the fuck just happened?
Well, and that's what he was saying is that they had like no prior relationship, right? Like he called him kicker around the building and stuff like that. So it came out of nowhere. And then Urban, I mean, Urban's an asshole. He probably played it off like he was joking. But if they don't have any prior relationship, like it is kind of surprising that Lambeau wouldn't be like, all right, fuck it, I'm going to kick this guy.
I hate this guy.
Yeah.
This is just like the guy that just got charged with assault with a weapon or something like that. Isaiah Lee, who attacked Dave Chappelle last night. That's one of the only occasions where you can beat the fuck out of somebody and be the babyface in public. Like that guy, his arms backwards, and everybody's like, yeah, you fucking deserved it. Like you deserved it. That's one of those situations where you get kicked by the coach in an aggressive manner. Everybody sees it.
Yeah.
You're allowed to babyface. You're allowed to fight your
And everyone hates his guts already.
Yeah, you're allowed to be. It's an acceptable thing, I think, especially in the football culture. I think, AJ. I might be wrong, though.
Oh, if you did that, I mean, not only would that be talked about from players on that team all around the league, coaches, that would trickle down through coaches over the years. Like it would be pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy in here, but it ain't nothing like when that kicker punched Urban Meyer in the face. Yeah, it was a stretch. I was right next to it. I was with the defensive end at the time. I was with the D-line at the time. Specialists were stretching near there. Yeah, Urban came over. I didn't see him kick, but there was certainly something. And then as soon as I knew it, Josh Lambeau, I think his name was, fucking right in the suckhole of Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer cold. Dang.
Yeah, dropped him like a sack of potatoes.
And then everybody had to kind of fake it, man. That was a story told forever. The interns, all the way through the assistant coaches, every player, it would be told forever and ever. You're 100% right.
I mean, stuff like that has happened, but not to that, like,
not a kicker
level.
knocking out the head coach.
Lambeau said
that
he
hasn't
said,
happened.
"Don't ever fucking kick me again." And
like
then
that.
Urban said back to him, "I'll kick you whenever the fuck I want."
Was that playful banter though? I don't know.
Well, there's stories of him reaming out, who was it, the receivers coach too? And the receivers coach was like, what the hell? We're not doing anything wrong here. But he was just looking for someone to blame,
That's
basically.
awesome. I love it.
He's the standard now too. Like, hey, shit, it's bad around here, but it's
ain't
nowhere close to Urban Meyer and Jacksonville.
So is he working for Fox or not? Do we know?
Well, we don't know. I think we might be all.
Assuming no.
Yeah, why is he doing this? We would have never talked about this today had he not been getting it back in the Fox.
He should have disappeared for at least a year or two.
At
Yeah,
least.
maybe not though. Fox said, "Hey, we'll pay you a couple mil at least to come back and work every Saturday." I think I would do it.
I love that Fox knows it. That guy can break down film on tape.
Yeah.
That guy can break down film on Saturday. He's good.
The headline was Urban Meyer poised to return to TV with Fox Sports. I feel like poised is like that's happening.
They're putting a little balloon out to see how the reaction is.
It's good. It's going good.
Yeah.
Bring him in.
Despite some
Also, I'd
internal
point to yes.
opposition,
Some internal opposition.
Fox Sports Management is pushing to bring back disgraced football coach Urban.
Oh, that's awesome. Because somebody had to, and they'll be like, I won't stand for it. Yeah. And that one person is the internal opposition, and then can always say, I knew it was going to end bad.
I was
Try
on
to tell
record.
him.
That guy, our friend, shouldn't be doing that.
Should not be doing that. We said he should have taken a year or two off at least. Disappear from it a little bit, especially out in Hollywood. They all live out in Hollywood, you know?
Yeah.
So they all know the entire game. We said he should disappear a year, maybe two, but he said let's just go head first and let's travel around to college campuses.
Yeah. Just close my shop
Live
house.
TV.
Yeah.
It's true. Hey, get out of the way then. Get out of the way, and then it'll all settle down.
That's right. People forget.
I'm sure.
Definitely.
People definitely forget with the internet.
Bro, they're going to go do a Michigan game because they get the Big Ten deal. They're going to go do a Michigan game because Michigan's back, obviously.
Yeah. See you later.
Yeah.
See you later, Urban.
Just fans of this show alone, this program are going to get 1 million signs taken.
No,
down
not
throughout the
us. No, we do not endorse
country. We don't. No, we don't.
public bullying.
Nope.
I mean, it's all true, though.